Fear is created up here in our minds. Why does this matter though? Well, every single person in this world, all 7 billion of us, have 100% of potential energy. With this potential energy, you can do a lot. You can create, you can innovate, etc. You can do anything with this energy. When you fear, this energy goes down. It might go to 30%, or maybe even 20%. But think about how much energy you just now lost. Almost 80%. To compare, people like Einstein, they had almost 100% of their potential energy. They didn't fear a thing. My name is Jay Gupta, and today I want to talk about fear. Specifically, why we should not be fearful. And then I want to talk about how we can prepare the next generation to not take stress and anxiety, but to take risk. Because though it might sound cliche, life is to be enjoyed, savored, not stressed out. I don't want anyone in their old age to think if they took just one risk, one teeny tiny risk, life could have been completely different. My first point is why we shouldn't be afraid. Take this class, for example, Speak and Lead. What are we doing in Speak and Lead? We're doing public speaking, speaking in front of others. In case you forgot, public speaking is difficult, right? We could be doing something way more comfortable at home, such as playing video games or hanging out with friends. But instead, we go out of our comfort zone and we take the risk. We prepare our speech and we get critiqued. But we all improve. Think about if we never took the risk, if we let our fear overtake us. All of us in this room have improved by Speak and Lead. We took the risk and we gained the fruits of our efforts. You know, Jerry Seinfeld, very famous comedian, I'm pretty sure, how many of you guys know him? He once joked that at a funeral, the person giving the eulogy, which is the speech addressing the person who died, the person giving the eulogy would rather be in the casket than give a speech. It just goes to show what kind of feat we're taking by taking a risk. I myself fell victim to fear. Last year I had signed up for Speak and Lead, but I never came to the semifinals, which was the round before this. Why? I let my fear overtake me. I took too much of stress, too much of anxiety, and it didn't work well for me. But I learned that you can't keep on running away from your fears. David, Mr. Chai, you were talking about how we're going to need to use public speaking in the corporate environment. And I realize this. Sooner or later, we're going to have to start public speaking. And what better time than now? And that brings me on to my next point, which is how to prepare the next generation. Well, I just said that I took the risk. I didn't get any magic formula or magic tablet that gave me that immunity to fear. I'm sure all of us, we took the risk. We took the plunge. Then what does that say we should do for the next generation? Well, it's simple. We encourage them to take a risk. But more importantly, it should come from them. I will say this though, having a role model helps. You know, in coming up with this speech topic, I really took inspiration from Shia LaBeouf. Again, how many people know Shia LaBeouf? He's a very famous actor. He played in one movie of Indiana Jones. He was in Transformers, very successful. And he basically made a very funny video, but it had a serious implementation to it, where he was saying to just do it. Just go do whatever you dream. And it really inspired me. In conclusion, today I talked about fear. Why we shouldn't be fearful, and how we can prepare the next generation. That being said, just do it.